Hi everyone, and again welcome to kind of a reaction to magic, I guess. This time, once again, I actually am not doing a reaction alone. Here's Leo, say hi.
Hello.
And we're pretty much actually not reacting any Pony episodes because we both have seen all of the current Pony episodes, and this time we're actually going to react to a Moomin episode. Leo, I actually have done a couple of reaction for Moomin episodes, so this is, I guess, my third one. So yeah, and actually I'd like to ask Leo quickly about you that have you seen this episode?
I think I might have, but I don't remember that much. But
okay, well, either way, I got this idea just because it's still around Christmas, and just before this year ends, I want to do something a little bit more Christmas-like reaction. So I thought about something from my childhood and just want to share with someone who hasn't got this much experience with the Moomins like I have. And also because I like to see the what the other side thinks about this, besides me who is pretty much a hardcore fan of the Moomins, and the other one who is somewhat familiar with the Moomins but not so much.
alright.
So, but anyway, let's go and just start watching this episode already.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah, okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, and play. And there we go with the intro. It's really weird to see just the Moomins, even though in the Finnish version, through my own rough translating, it's something like Tales or Stories of Moomin Valley. And I'm just such a big sucker for the Finnish dub, and I just really don't like this English voice. And funny thing is, actually also in the Finnish version, they didn't show any Japanese names or anything on the intro. It was just the voice. It was just the voice actor's name scrolling like at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, really?
It was only the Finnish dubbers, and not. There was no about like the director and so on. Oh, come on!
Oh.
The snow was getting thicker on the ground.
Oh well.
It was high time for the Moomins to start.
And also these, it's much better when they have in Finnish dub when they have actually the female narrator. And this is actually what the Moomins do before they hit the hibernation. They're kind of like
Yes, the witch's
Alicia.
apprentice.
What are you doing, Moomin?
Alicia,
Yeah, the
What
granddaughter.
do you do these pine needles? That's what we
Granddaughter.
always eat before we hibernate. Nobody knows why. So
Well,
you
the
gotta
Moomins are
start
like bears now.
hibernating. Yes,
So
right.
they're a cross
that's
between bears and
I'm so glad
hippos.
I've come to see you today instead of leaving it till
That's
tomorrow.
racist.
Then.
What? How? I don't know why. Why?
We usually have a small party the night we start hibernating,
Party!
and you've arrived just in time.
Oh, you mean I can stay for
Okay,
that little
maybe
while?
Mama's eyes look a bit
By the way, Alicia, as a matter of interest,
sleep deprived.
Well,
Look like she hasn't slept in ages. Like, oh god, what have I seen?
Better for grown-ups not to know too much.
Who knows?
So you're right.
I'm afraid she's not very happy for me to come here to Moomin Valley.
Why ever not, my dear?
Guess she's afraid that if I stop coming here to play, I shall lose interest in studying hard at my witchcraft.
Oh, but
Really,
you've got a very long time to
the
go before
most
you're
I
around.
really dislike is the
It's
Moomin
anything
Palace
between
voice
5 to 7
in this
years
version.
nowadays. Are you really
Yes.
Hey, Alicia?
Although
it's not quite.
although Snork I think is even worse.
Witches aren't terribly popular.
Oh yeah, he has that very
I'll be popular.
noise.
Yeah, even though he's supposed to.
Yeah, like the old man on that Beauty and the Beast
From
movie.
Fearless's review, guys, check it out if you haven't. It's really awesome.
Yes?
But no, yeah, no, it's.
Already. Last winter you'd gone before the snow started.
Not this
Yeah,
year,
here
I
we go.
promised Moomin.
Promise.
I promised not to leave Moomin Valley until he went into hibernation.
Yeah, usually it's not. usually Snufkin has left before Moomin actually hit the sleeping bag in a
And
way.
somebody new. Who's that? Have a guess.
Aha, very well then. It's Alicia, that's my guess.
How did
Yep.
you know?
What? I'm right?
Yes, you are, but I think you peeked and saw her earlier on.
I didn't. I just named somebody I thought couldn't be here.
Funny thing, I
Clever,
can't
huh?
right now. I can't remember if this episode was based on one of the stories in
Is the
the
witch here too?
Winter Moomin Winter book. I can remember.
Just as well. Thank
I think it
goodness.
probably happened, but it again in the books there was no Alicia or the witch.
Snufkin, I finally came over. I told you I would.
Hi. Remember our friend here? He's called
Damn it,
Sniff.
Rick.
Hi.
I can't remember right now if
Hello.
this was in the book or
You
not.
use your magic to cast any spells and stuff, are you?
No.
Why should Sniff be scared about casting spells and all that? Because that would be cool.
Actually, they didn't eat just pineapple.
Just look at Harry Potter.
They had lots of other nice
Oh,
things
yes.
too, all cooked by Moomin Mama.
Actually, speaking of Harry Potter, it kind of reminds me of the Weasley household somehow.
Persuaded you to stay on
Actually,
here.
yeah, it does. Kind of does.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Maybe Weasley.
But the snow is
Maybe
quite
one of the
big.
Weasley's ancestors accidentally bumped into Moon Valley and Moon House.
Alicia will find it hard to get home in this.
I wonder what all the
She
Weasley
could
would think
spend
of
the
the
night here, but
Moomins.
of course tomorrow we'll be asleep for the winter, so...
Or maybe Alicia and her
Someone's at the door.
grandmother and all that are also, well, ancestors of the Weasleys.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, all of these are awesome crossover headcanons.
Yeah.
Hello indeed, my young man. My granddaughter is here, isn't
She's here.
Who is it then, Moomin?
And her haircut is still horrible.
You must be Moomin.
Nah, it's same as in one of the characters from Naruto, actually. She has the exact same hairstyle and hair color.
I don't want my granddaughter playing with your children.
So you could say she's sort of the another
But Alicia,
granddaughter of this witch,
Grandma,
We're leaving.
but she's a
can
ninja.
I stay a little longer?
Hello.
Ninja.
You're
Yeah.
most welcome
Well,
to stay in
Naruto and everybody's a
Don't you know
ninja
I'm a
who
witch?
fires
I
off
can't
Dragon
have
Ball
that sort of baby
Z
food.
beams and
Quite
everything.
likes the food.
The pineapples look okay. The rest is yucky. Come, Alicia.
Please let me stay, Grandma.
Certainly not, young lady. I've told you before, witches never mix
They
with
should
people
really,
like this.
they should have really given a little bit more direction for voice actors, like acting like she's actually missing some
And
teeth.
I've told you that's the trouble. They're disgustingly
Yeah.
Like,
simply good.
I actually don't do this.
You will hear a lot more about
Because the
this when we
Finnish dub
get home.
actually did that.
Come on now.
Ah,
It's really cold out here, and there's
Yeah,
a lot
again,
more
again, sorry if
snow on the way.
it's just every time I watch these in any other language than Finnish, I have to compare to the Finnish dub
Now, don't we?
Oh, I'm sure
Fair
you
enough.
understand me.
because
Never mind about that.
I have watched the
You and your
episode
whole
so
family
many
are never
times.
to speak to my
I
granddaughter
almost
again. Is that
remember
understood?
pretty much
But Grandma,
Mind what I
written
say over revenge
the
of
lines into my brain.
Or even the revenge of Osiris.
If you think cheap threats like that impress Moomin Papa, you're making
just
a great
grabbed himself.
mistake. Moomin Papa is a highly educated
okay, that's Mr. Hedulin is doing.
Which with 3 diplomas.
He's like, what the
Maybe
fuck's
so,
going on? Oh,
But tell me, how can 3 diplomas help you to get home with all this
3
snow?
diplomas. That's
Child was an
horrifying.
accredited witch. Come, Alicia. Ever seen one of these before, you little
Yeah, I have a broom on my basement.
Is that really a witch's broom?
Oh.
Well, never.
Yeah, I have seen a broom. It's in my basement.
yeah.
I'm ready. Hold on tight, Alicia.
okay. Can you both ride on that?
And so there comes a scene
It looks
which
pretty
I
sturdy
think
to
you
me.
also
Just
probably
follow
will
me.
start to
Any
giggle at,
minute.
because the moment I saw this as a kid, I immediately thought about those
Please
jokes.
don't fall off, Alicia.
What
You will
terrible
see soon.
chatterboxes you all are. Please keep quiet, all of you.
Please keep quiet, all of you.
Girl.
Yeah.
Bet they'll never be able to take off.
Huh?
And she was never heard from again. Yeah, you can guess what that looks like.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Looks like somebody having some gas problems.
Yep.
What is it, Grandma?
Nothing.
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 Ay, 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 ay.
Just what I thought. They're too
Huh?
heavy.
What?
Listen, I could take Alicia's place.
Okay,
I'm
that
not too
that
heavy.
editing was just horrible.
Don't
She's
worry, I'm
suddenly
headed
off.
home, Grandma.
Don't be so ridiculous, child. You can't walk home.
We'll
and
blame
all
the
this snow.
Japanese.
You'll never make it.
Only I had some skis.
Yeah.
Come on, climb aboard. I'll try another spell.
Well, there.
Skis.
Grandma,
Sounds
are you worried
sounds cool
because
to
all
me.
those people are watching?
Well, she does. She's going to have skis, but not in this episode. Okay, now everybody's looking like you know. Surprised the snow didn't change color. And they died. They died. Oh, not. They're kind of like the market. Up and down, up and down.
Up and down, up and down.
Oh, more like a roller skater. Roller skate. No, not roller skater. Whatever.
She may have 3 diplomas, but I don't think she's very good, Mama.
I wish they'd sink to the ground so I could fly that broom.
Guess they're all right now, Moomin Papa. Let's go back to our dinner.
Oh, by the way, don't worry, there's no Grog in this episode.
Oh, thank goodness.
And no Stinky.
I forgot to thank them for asking me to stay to dinner.
Thank them indeed. I don't think
I
you're
hate that character so much.
But Grandma, I do want to be
Stinky!
Well,
Yeah, I hate too, but some episodes I also feel somewhat bad for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when he stole Snork's wings and fell into the ocean. Okay. Oh, this scenery is just beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I agree, definitely.
This is why I love winter. And I think I just saw Hedwig there.
More crossovers.
With Alicia and the witch gone home to the valley
Gone
of the
forever.
witches, Snufkin departed for his trip south, and the Moomins went into hibernation.
I still have to make my little funny headcanon crossover idea that every time Snufkin goes to south, he actually goes to visit Equestria.
That would be
Certainly would have
awesome.
slept
And
with
usually he
the
would visit Fluttershy.
usual. But
For obvious reasons. But yeah, now you soon understand why I kind of dislike the episode.
quite unexpectedly, something
At least as a kid. I mean, the big starting of the episode was really nice, but then from here, at least for me, when I think about it as a kid, it kind of fell a lot for me.
Okay, is that guy breaking into their house?
Not really. You'll see soon. If he was, he probably would look more sinister. And had a couple sacks.
What? So this is their Santa who breaks into their houses.
No. He's something.
Burglar! Burglar!
He's something much worse.
There's someone at the window.
Yes, somebody was. Just go back to sleep. This episode didn't have to happen. Kinda.
It's frozen shut.
It's okay episode. And then he broke down a window.
Hey, why did you wake me up?
Well, you shouldn't be asleep.
Oh.
Didn't you know Christmas is coming? It's tomorrow, so there's not a minute to be lost.
Christmas is coming tomorrow?
But who on earth is that?
Yeah.
What? Who is Christmas? This isn't
Who?
a joke, Moomin. I'm not
Yeah.
the least ready. I've lost my mittens, and Christmas is coming, and I haven't got a fir tree yet. A fir tree. I really must get
They
a
think
fir
Christmas
tree.
is a person.
Yeah, but then again, they sleep throughout the
How
winter.
very odd.
Why a fir tree?
But still, that's that was the point where I was, as a kid, I did my
What's up, Moomin?
my in my head a face
Well,
palm.
Christmas is almost coming and we don't have a fir tree yet. Christmas?
Did you say Christmas is coming?
Yes, and before that, one must have a fir tree.
What's this about a fir tree?
We need one to protect ourselves against this Christmas person, Moomin Mama.
Get back to sleep, will ya?
Clear on that point.
But there's something awful that has to be kept away, right?
No, they can now because they think Christmas is some kind of monster that is going to attack them.
I really love the soundtrack to this show.
Yeah, it's really awesome. They really, well, Japanese people of course know how to make good soundtracks, animation and all that.
About time you moved.
Oh, yes.
Just watch I think pretty much every anime ever.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Gapsy, but could you tell me something? What is one supposed to do with this?
Burn it down.
Oh, really, Moomin Papa? The way you can joke with such a straight face.
Joke?
Hey? Love to say, but I haven't even finished cooking yet.
I wasn't joking.
No one believed me either.
Would you like a little more, young man?
No, thank you very much. I'm really nice and warm again now.
What?
Wait,
Papa and Moomin
who was that? I forget.
But what is one supposed to do?
I don't know.
Don't you
He
know?
appeared once in this
No.
episode, and that was
Why, you decorate
it was this
as
scene.
beautifully as you can.
Really?
Just to explain what you do with the Christmas tree.
Christmas is
Oh.
coming, so I better be off.
Everyone's talking of Christmas.
Bye now. I've got a long way to go.
Bye, purple demon spawn.
Cutie.
What is that thing? Seriously, what is it? I'm confused.
Well, it's
That thing?
what?
What is it?
I don't know.
Bye, demon spawn.
It's one of those weird Moomin character designs 2A and some like to
That was
draw.
nice.
And he told us what to do with the fir tree.
Fair enough.
Or maybe it wasn't and it was just Japanese people trying to
Decorate.
duplicate what 2A Jansson drew.
I guess we must decorate the tree to
That's
make sure we
good, yeah.
keep Christmas happy.
Guess you're right.
We better start doing it right away.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
better
there's
keep
not a
Christmas
moment to
happy.
No,
Mama.
Yeah, especially if that Christmas is the Christmas version of the nostalgia critic.
For Christmas.
Goodness.
Oh, God.
He won't be eating us then.
You mean the one who mildly likes Christmas?
Yes, the one who mildly loves Christmas.
Thank you, Snork Maid.
Why they have to do the soundtrack like
This
that?
ship means rather
Like there's two different tracks playing.
On the tree, Papa.
Yes, dear, I suppose you're right.
That is weird.
It's a little distracting, and now you can see how they will decorate their Christmas tree.
Why don't we put
And it's
that-
creative.
Well, give him credit. Yeah,
this
exactly.
is Mama's.
Don't worry.
A rose on the top. That's
That'll
pretty.
be beautiful.
Listen, everybody. I
Yeah,
just heard that you need to get lots of presents for Christmas, too.
Really, Mama?
Yep.
I wonder what this Christmas
Give him
will be.
presents.
What if it's an
Or
awful
her.
greedy beast?
Could be a woman.
Monster like the Grove.
Don't worry, Snork Maiden.
Yeah,
We'll give him
yeah,
lots
that's
of
what
presents
Snork made
and
actually
make
thought
them
that the Christmas would look something like the Grog. So there's an idea for
Christmas
you.
yet? I don't know what to give him.
Cat, look, a seashell.
Oh, that's a beauty.
That's a beauty.
Oh,
I don't know why I just
Mama,
had
what
some
I got
trouble
for
with that one
Christmas.
yesterday.
I'm going to give him a pretty lure for fishing.
I'm giving him this book.
A lure.
Great present. I'm sure he'll be very
Great
happy.
present, I'm sure.
Promise it's all.
Well, if anything else, at least this
Christmas
episode
will
has
come any
very
moment
good
now.
winter
So do
imagery.
I.
Oh,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I do hope he likes my pumpkin pie.
Oh, that's cute.
Imagine everyone in Moomin Valley being frightened.
We never did that at our home. That we because we don't have any kind of pine tree or anything to
Are you sleepy?
decorate as a Christmas tree.
I can't stay this scared for much longer.
You'd better come before all the food freezes.
I think the food has already frozen over if they have waited like an hour or so.
He's coming.
I never thought Christmas could be that small.
More demons spawn!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
The
Is that
voice
what it
again.
is?
Well, it's just what you say.
In the finished up, they actually tried to make them sound, well, small and cutesy-like.
I never really thought of Christmas
For that character who's speaking.
Brought my friends, too.
You're all very welcome.
And this, well,
Oh,
doesn't
thank
sound
you.
cute to me.
Hear that,
Sounds
everybody? We're all
Weird.
very welcome. Woo! Come on, let's do it.
Yeah.
There's some wonderful things here.
Hey, I'm... Stop.
Oh, what a lot of food you've made.
Yes, all the food there is for Christmas.
And are those real presents?
Jesus, that voice is so distracting.
Yeah.
All of my life, I've sort of wondered about those things called presents.
Technically,
I don't
yes.
think these creatures are Christmas.
Neither do I.
The music's giving me feels.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
You look sleepy, Mama.
Moomin music is pretty much
Must
stuck.
be well
I think it's
past
pretty much made for just that.
What is Christmas doing, Mama?
Aren't you sleepy too, little ones?
Sleepy with a wonderful
The only
Christmas
creepy thing
tree
I
like
found
this
is
to
that
look at.
spider thing, because I don't like spiders.
Hey, Papa,
What is it?
are
Spider.
you thinking what I'm
Spider.
thinking?
Maybe.
Nobody can get really
And that one
angry
cat
this late
thingy
at
that
night.
is
Surely
grinning, it kind of reminds me of Totoro.
Inside.
I'm sure.
Totoro?
you're right.
Yeah,
Listen,
With
my
it- with
friends,
its
we'd
big
like
grin.
to give you
Oh,
the
yeah,
tree and the food and the presents.
What? All of this?
Now that you mention it, yeah, and that
Yes,
purple
we want
thing
to
is
sleep. We're far more sleepy
the-
than scared.
the Lorax.
or actually maybe Lorax's father, grandfather, because he's
No, but we
purple.
decided to go back to hibernating.
The purple Lorax.
So there, people of the internet, more weird crossover ideas and fanfic ideas. Make it happen.
Oh yes. Go easy on the wine.
Nah, they burned the whole thing down in the morning.
tree should have a star on top.
Ugh. He actually kind of sounds like Lorax.
A nice rose is just as good as a star.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look at that.
Although in the finished up, he was like, his voice was something more like this. But at least that was somewhat okay. Again, the music makes me just feel good.
Apparently, it didn't make any difference at all.
Makes you feel like you
because
just
the
can't
Moomin
just go to
family
sleep.
slept as peacefully as ever, all through the night, without Christmas coming anywhere near them. So probably he went someplace else.
Yeah, the critic already went to destroy that one planet. Okay. So that was Moomin's Christmas is Coming, and first, your thoughts, Leo.
That was a rather nice episode. And the fact that they thought Christmas was a monster or
Some sort of creature.
some sort of creature.
Yeah. And that's kind of a reason why I disliked this episode as a kid most of my childhood and younger life, because I thought my mind immediately just went, oh my god, how the Moomins can be so freaking dumb. But later years I started to realize, mostly because they are so innocent like characters, and also because they, well, sleep throughout the winter hibernating, so of course they will miss something like this out.
Oh yes.
And
Though it's interesting,
Yep.
interesting that Christmas exists in this world.
well, from what I remember, that this is supposed to be, Moomin Valley is supposed to be somewhere around in Finland or something like that.
Well, does make sense actually.
And, well, again, there are human characters there, so of course some form of Christmas they might have.
Oh yeah, there are humans, and I don't know. In one episode, a bunch of Americans came to Moomin Valley and thought the Moomins were hippos.
Actually, not one of them actually were so many. Not many of them were actually human looking.
Really?
At least from what I remember, and also they were zookeepers.
American zookeepers.
Yeah.
Never been to Finland before.
But back to this episode. I really.
Yeah.
Again, mostly I didn't like this because of the Moomins were so obvious to Christmas, but I also like the. But the things I did like was, once again, the music was really great, and they put the music on the right places, and the beginning was also really nice with the witch and Alicia. That's where I really liked it.
Oh yes, and I really loved the scenery actually.
Yeah, that too.
Like you said earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the lovely winter scenery with all the snow in the valley.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
Yeah, that's what other thing. Of course, the Japanese animators are just masters of. They really can make everything look perfectly when they put a lot of effort to it. But yeah, I can also. I still can't remember if this wasn't actually from the book, although I have this small feeling it probably was from the book, but again, there were, I think, after this there's I think you remember the episode, the midwinter fire, I think it was called. Where
yes.
They have this big fire, and at the end the Grove comes in and ruins the whole thing.
Yes, I remember.
Let's see quickly here. Yeah, the midwinter bonfire. But yeah, I think these stories were one part of the Moomin Winter book. Again, it's been a while since I read that, and I had planned to read it this Christmas, but other things came into mind and I forgot to read it. But still, even though I didn't most of the time didn't like this because of the Moomins not realizing what Christmas was, I still like to watch this, especially around winter and Christmas, because it had all the right Christmas and winter feels in this episode.
Though I do think some of the other winter episodes are better though.
Yeah, but still, this was really nice and a harmless episode, something everybody can just enjoy.
Harmless,
yeah.
Not as good as some of the other episodes can be, but still okay.
Yeah,
okay for me.
Yeah, I really, now that I'm older, actually somewhat enjoy and appreciate this episode a little bit better than as a kid. So, because I now think a little bit more, but there's still a couple nitpicks. I have at least one nitpick, and that is when they meet one of their, I guess, sort of a neighbor, the one who Moomin and Moomin Papa meet when they're getting their tree, and when they also ask her about the Christmas, and she just starts laughing and saying that they're making good jokes with the straight face. She should know that the Moomins usually sleep throughout the winter if they know each other.
Yeah.
She should have at least that much know about the Moomins, that they usually go to hibernating.
Well, you have to give it credit. At least the Moomin, at least they had some funny expressions on their faces.
Yeah.
It says like, you make great jokes, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was pretty good. Line to the breather.
Yeah, it was. Even though the Moomin Papa voice actor isn't that great, because he sounds a little bit too dumb. At least in my opinion, but it could have been much worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
could have been.
Sorry.
Could have been Snork's voice.
Yeah, that's so much true. But yeah, so any other thoughts for this episode?
Not that I could think of, except that one guy knocking on Moomin's window. What was that guy trying to break in?
I don't think so, because I think he was some sort of a emissary of Christmas, I think.
Sure, why not?
Because he just because I think his only purpose in there was just to wake them up and say that Christmas is coming. Yeah, and I also hope you guys enjoy this little reaction, and hope you will have a nice Christmas and December and Happy New Year. So till next time, thank you. Keep calm and do stuff.